Hi, beautiful Aquarius Nation. Oh my gosh, cards are jumping out already. How are you? I'm here for your January 2019 Soul Tarot reading. We're going to take a look at the month, the effects of the eclipse. The Spirit saying the eclipse cycle, so from the new moon to the full moon, and a little bit about the year ahead. Amazing messages coming forward about the changes that are happening this year that have to do with mastery of our frequency, of our vibration, and our ability to stream that among each other. Okay, Spirit's talking about society, the changes that are coming because we have Pluto still in Capricorn, and we now have Taurus hosting Uranus and Jupiter in Sagittarius. So, as Spirit's been saying, it is a big bang moment, and we are going forward all together now, based on all the work that we did in 2017, 2018, and prior to that. Oh my gosh, cards are just falling out. All right, so my Spirit guides are talking about, my gosh, you know, it's interesting. There's a theme developing, as there often is. I just finished the last reading for the water signs. And so I saved air signs till last because in some way, it is the power of the air sign people that takes the energies and circulates them all over the planet. So Spirit wants you to start thinking about yourself and about your vibration and about your frequency in that way, and the way in which you perform, Spirit's saying, the way in which you perform your duties as it relates to the types of things that are coming forward in 2019, setting us up for 2020. There is going to be another eclipse very similar on January 12th in 2020 in Capricorn. So we have a new cycle coming forward. We've done a lot of work, a lot of shift and change. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. All right, I'm going to get one more card for the human realm, and then we'll jump in, okay? So I am doing these videos live stream now. My Spirit guides want me to be in direct connection with people whenever possible. So at the end of the video, I'm going to come over to the chat room, and we'll have a few minutes to chat. If you have any questions about the cards or the reading or the implications for your own life, Spirit says, load them up into the chat. Ooh. And I will go through them one by one. Amazing. Okay, Aquarius. Here's the first card. That's the Spirit theme, the message, the quest of knowledge. It is about coming to a place in your life where you have begun to have the desire and the ability to connect directly with the divine, the source of all wisdom, the source of all knowledge. And there's the beautiful cauldron of knowledge. And we see the angels, the gods, the goddesses, however you interpret that is fine. And you stand before this moment, Spirit says. This is how you stand. This is what the eclipse brought to you on the new moon, this new quest. And being able to be at the height of your ability, because it's a numeral 10, having been transformed because of all the work you've been doing, to come to this moment and stand firmly in this place while you quest with this intention and with this ability and this the knowledge that you've already come into. So the card that represents you for the month of January, and Spirit again is saying through the year, it's this. And it's Spirit saying it's critically important that you understand what this is about. And it has everything to do with the sacred chalice. It has everything to do, just say that it's a judgment of art. So we're talking about cups. And we're talking about the way in which you discern what it is that needs to fall away, and those things that are unstable, how you are performing your actions, and how you want to affect the actions of society at large across the globe. And so the desire is to create new growth and to have this notion become more stable so that that which no longer serves us falls away. That's a beautiful message, and you have the ability to do it. Innately, Spirit says now at this point. So the first card on the human realm, look, the dialogue of battle. It is about balancing. It's about reaching a goal. And another confirmation that you're standing hand in hand with the spirit realm. If you don't know the notification of eagle, that's an eagle, it's about rising to the pinnacle and being able to be in direct communication with the divine. And eagles soar effortlessly on the drafts of the air. And they have long vision. They glide for miles with almost no effort. So that's what Spirit's talking about coming forward in the year. And the very next card, look, there's the sun. That's a major arcana. It's the protector of lore. Standing on the sacred ground of the ancients, with the spiral of destiny turning, under the full light of the sun, it is, Spirit saying, I can't say it, beneficence? I'm tongue-tied this morning. Having been changed, because you've been through this change, you see that marked man, tattooed and completely transformed, and Spirit saying, bathed in purple light. So we're talking about the rays that are coming through to you in these moments, in the new moon, that brings us forward into culmination at the full lunar eclipse at the end of the month. And I will be here to talk with you about that. So that is, okay, Spirit says that's your mission, but it's also to help you understand this is clearly where you stand because of all the things we've already seen, and that's the theme of the message. I love that. So in this endeavor that you've been tasked with and that you are experiencing, the last card on the human realm that describes your walk, look at that, the King of Knowledge. This is about a peasant who rose to be a king. And it was his ability to manifest and to, okay, that's what Spirit was talking about. Yeah, to be a leader that leads with love and that is content on the inside. Because of what he has learned, he's been able to rise to this position. He is able to manifest his needs and share them with others. So there's a lot of prophecy coming through about your ability, and as an air sign and as an Aquarius, it is your task on some vibrational level to bring forward the new. And so as you go through this year, what you do and what you have available, your vibration, your frequency, able to share with others, is coming from this type of a notion. And we see the pig in the background. So part of the mythology of this card is there was always something cooking on the fire, and there was another pig out in the pen. So there was no lack. And I love that he has a cup in his hand. It is about love. And look at the blue garment, a lot of transformation at his core, and yet new growth occurring. And it is that which gives him joy that he's able to share with others. I love that. So Spirit, let's have a message for Aquarius. The bridge card. What ties your human journey, your human desires, your efforts, your ability, and there it is, to the spirit journey? Look, the Sacred Mother, another major arcana card, the shaper of growth. So while you sit in this aspect as the King of Knowledge, your growth continues, and you've been given all the bounty that you need now. You are prepared, you're ready for this new journey. So the Sacred Mother shepherds souls across and brings to them, with them, Spirit says, the tools and the sustenance that they need to shape their growth. So that's a beautiful message coming forward about the journey of 2019 that we are all on. I'm personally very excited about it. I've been waiting for this my whole life, like many of you. So Spirit, let's talk about the messages on the spirit realm, the circuit of your soul. As you move through your destiny, as you move into the destiny that you chose when you incarnated here to be here for these moments. And it's time to really give yourself credit for that, to acknowledge yourself in that way, and to understand that it is the circuit of your soul that helps every other being, not just human beings, but every other being in this realm, Spirit's saying. Okay, this just came out for Pisces. Look, the elopement of skill. When we see this card come out, it is an indication that you have mastered your vibration enough to be able to connect with the other beings that are here. In this reading for today, it's not about a love relationship other than love as a very wide concept in terms of compassionate loving and unconditional loving, and being able to join your energy with others for an ascension moment. So this couple had to go through a transformation process in order to be together. When that process was finished, they were in a great hall. They ran to the chimney. They stepped inside the fireplace, if you can imagine, and they joined their energy together, and they ascended literally through the smoke hole, through the chimney, and on the other side they turned into swans and flew away. And that is our destiny. And Aquarius, this is your pathways. Spirit's saying this is your map for this year. These are the things that you are going to be experiencing and working on. And it is, of course, as an Aquarius, you understand. It's about your service to humanity and what you are able to create. Spirit says, out of seemingly nothing, because you are committed to transformation. So Spirit, what is the next phase of this journey? A message for beautiful Aquarius about what comes next. And here it is. And there's the full moon eclipse coming at the end of the month. This is a major arcana card. The Imaginer of Harmony. I'm sorry about the glare off the windows today. And look, diving deep into your imagination, into the mystery realm, the mystical, that is represented by the ocean here in this realm, a completion of a cycle in which you can manifest that which you can imagine when it comes to harmony on this planet. That's beautiful. I forgot to say, when the reading's done, I'm going to take a picture of the cards so you can see them. I'll post them on the community tab. Ooh, okay, my gosh, look. You know, this has been coming out for everybody, and the Spirit's saying in accordance with their particular vibratory set point. Of course it's a new journey, a new soul journey. The circuit of your soul has had a completion, and it is now ready to begin this next phase. And we see the notation here because of the illustration of a Kundalini awakening along the spine. The way we are able to go through a portal and go out into the sacred realm, turning our destiny and working directly with the forces of the sacred cauldron of renewal. It's intensely beautiful. So let's see about the outcome. Spirit's talking about the way your vibration as an air sign serves humanity. And look, there it is. The rememberer. The things that you will remember about your sacred identity and the way you are able to vibrate and use your instrument, your being, in order to serve everyone who comes in contact with your vibration. That's what it's about this year. It's true for all of us. And for you as an air sign, one of the, this is a sacred bard. And so he would sit, in the mythology of the deck, he would sit alongside the road and play his instrument. Pluck the strings to raise the vibration, to affect everyone that passed by. So that's a confirmation of the message, for sure. It's a beautiful journey that you're on, Aquarius, and thank you, really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, Spirit saying from the core of my heart, for being here and for being willing to take on the task that you took on when your soul decided to come here and work together with all the other beings that are here to bring forward this destiny so that we can share it and experience it together. So as you go through the year, clearly as you go through this cycle, begin your mission, Spirit says. Understand that you do have this capacity, whether you really feel it or recognize it. It's time to come into complete awareness of yourself and understand the way in which you vibrate, and to begin in 2019 to have mastery, to create mastery. Spirit said no, that one jumped out. For yourself. It's just time. We're all stepping in. And so at the end of the reading, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to come over to the chat room. So if you have any questions, load them up, and we'll talk about the reading. We'll talk about the cards if you have questions about the cards. This is a very unusual deck, and I know that sometimes folks have questions. There it is. Okay. Love this one. I'll put these here. Look. Whew, from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Look at the image, Spirit says. And you see the sun? Okay, Spirit wants me to hold these up for you. Let me see if I can get it into the viewfinder correctly. Spirit says that's the message. That's what you need to know in this moment. So between now and the full moon, be in yourself. Be clear with your own vibration. Begin to really explore that. in whatever way you can do it, whether it's yoga or meditation or chanting or some other sacred practice. My spirit guides are very supportive of any way, any path that you can choose that leads you to the divine awareness of yourself and how it is you vibrate. And focus on that through to the new moon, or pardon me, to the full moon, okay? So hang on a second. I'm going to read this right from the book for you. This number 52. Get out my little glasses. I love it. Just be still. That's really interesting because we're talking about an air sign and the Spirit's talking about stand still. All right, wait a minute. That was the wrong page. Hang on a sec. Sorry. I looked at the wrong page. Okay. Okay, so stand still. Let me hold it up for you. When stand still appears, it is a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action, as well as what happens when one might be stuck. The invitation is to consider that when things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information, or to just wait until the universe makes the next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift, orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for the highest good. Go and play. Recharge yourself. Take the focus off of whatever has stalled in your life. Life will get busy again sooner than you think. It is time to get out of analysis paralysis. Stand still invites you to turn within, to breathe and recognize this is the condition of the moment. It allows you the opportunity to bear witness to whatever is going on before movement resumes. This is also an opportunity to abort a project, to exit before damage occurs. And it may also be time to relieve yourself of unnecessary burdens that you took on without considering the cost to yourself. Then you can make your next move in a grounded, relaxed, and detached way. It's beautiful. So Aries, consider in these next couple weeks being quiet. Spirit's talking about the wind, the stillness of the wind. This is a very deep meditative moment that we're in because of the eclipse. If you haven't looked at the video from Pam Gregory that I posted on the January playlist, please do that. It's chock full of really important information this month as she talks about the eclipse, okay? So I'm just going to hold this up for a moment as your final reminder of what your journey is. And then I'm going to come over to the chat room. We're going to chat.